Hey guys, in this video we are going to discuss how Naruto became successful in terms of what type of person is he to eventually achieve his goal to become the Hokage, and how just like Naruto you can achieve your dreams too. We are going to explore how Naruto, who was once the embodiment of failure and known as the demon, managed to change the mind of those who cast him aside and become the Hokage and savior of the world. This video I guess pretty much applies to all protagonists in shonen anime, but as Naruto Uzumaki's character is played out as a perfect protagonist, we will be focusing on him. This video will relate back to real life and explores psychology, sociology and willpower. Now, Naruto had a difficult life growing up. Though many of his shortcomings were not his fault, it made his life extremely tough and challenging. From birth, he had already been orphaned and was abandoned by the adults in Konoha. The village ostracized him, often saying things such as, "He has no soul," "Naruto is a demon and a murderer," "Don't look at him, stay away from him," "If you get close to him, he'll turn you into an evil beast." The adults would often play ignorant, thinking that Naruto doesn't know what they are saying, but he was fully aware of what was being said. He knew they hated him. They believed that Naruto was the cause of death in their families, the young fourth Hokage Minato, and the cause of destruction of the village. He was born into depravity with no one to help, by nothing other than fate alone. Naruto would often sadly take his place upon his swing, gripping the rope with his face filled with sorrow, whilst the adults gazed upon him with disgust, hatred and scorn. It's no wonder you hear Naruto outright saying things like, "Everyone hated me, and I hated them." No matter how hard he tried to fit in, get along or prove himself, nobody ever gave Naruto a chance. All he wanted was for someone to accept him and acknowledge him, and eventually out of sheer fate, someone did. However, this was at the age of 12 by none other than Iruka. So for 12 years of Naruto's life he lived in loneliness and pain. For most people this would drive them over the edge, leaving them to despise the world around them and hate everyone that caused their suffering. So how is Naruto different? What is it about him and his mindset that caused him to succeed? How does Naruto think, and how does it help him to become one of the best ninja and strongest ninja of all time and eventually become the Hokage? We can break down Naruto's success into three main categories as to why he is successful above all other ninja. Everything which I am about to say reflects back to reality, something we can all strive to understand for self-betterment. So Naruto, firstly his evaluation of self-worth, secondly his sense of responsibility, and lastly the relationships he has made. Now let's go balls deep into this and explain exactly what this means and how we can use Naruto's example to improve our own lives. Let's begin with self-worth. Whilst most people in Naruto's position would have very little self-esteem and never achieve their full potential or could turn evil, Naruto does not think this way. He values himself as a unique individual who has a very special purpose in life. Whilst most people in Konoha believed he would never amount to anything, especially not the Hokage, Naruto never gave up on his dream. He made becoming Hokage his purpose in life. Having this clear goal in mind and knowing that there is no shortcut to becoming the Hokage, a clear vision of the title that he desired so much kept Naruto motivated. And everyone should aim to have a clear vision in life. If you want to become a doctor, lawyer, actor or even a YouTuber, maintain your vision and believe it. You can achieve success even if no one around believes in you, because you believe in yourself and your ability. Naruto Uzumaki also realizes that he is not perfect, and that perfection is an ideal that doesn't truly exist. He realizes that he fails, and in the fight against Neji Hyuga, he said, "After all, unlike me, you're not a failure." This means that Naruto understands that he isn't perfect, and that he needs to fail in order to learn and grow. He has mentioned this imperfection in multiple occasions about himself. Hinata also realized this within Naruto and said, because you're not perfect and because you fail, you have the strength to get back up. This is similar to an important quote that states that I will succeed because I'm willing to fail more times than you would even try. This rings incredibly true to Naruto Uzumaki, as he knows failure better than anyone else. Lastly, Naruto doesn't base his self-worth on his past, and doesn't allow the past to affect his future or the future of those around him. He takes every opportunity to grow and learn, and is willing to take on any challenge thrown at him. He uses the pressure to find the strength within him to succeed. For example, when protecting Tsunade against Kabuto, he was able to stop the kunai with his bare hands and achieve the Rasengan for the first time. We should also aim to adopt this mindset and mentality. We shouldn't dwell on the mistakes of our past and move forward to the unwritten chapters of our lives with the will of fire per se, and to prove to ourselves that we can achieve the impossible. Because just like Naruto had this mindset over a few other ninjas, he was able to break through and even teach experienced people that are twice his age. For example, Naruto's compassion and words to Zabuza once Kakashi had killed Haku. It only made Zabuza realize his past and the suffering Haku went through for him, and created a resolve with Zabuza to take out the people that cause injustice. Zabuza stated himself to Naruto, "Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade." Naruto has showcased this type of personality multiple times in the anime.
Why you ungrateful! After everything he did for you! Haku lived for you! You were the most important thing in the world to him! And he meant nothing to you! Nothing at all! While he was sacrificing everything for you, you never felt anything at all for him? And if I become stronger, does that mean I'll become as cold-hearted as you are? He threw his life away. And for what? For you and your dream?
I want only to make his dream come true.
You never let him have a dream of his own. But he didn't care.
I was happy.
And you just toss him aside like he was nothing. A broken tool. Man, that's so wrong. So wrong!
Your words cut deep. Deeper than any blade.
Now let's move on to responsibility. Naruto has a strong sense of responsibility. He always improves for the sake of protecting and saving others. Though it would be easy to assume that Naruto should be egocentric because of his lonely childhood, thinking only about himself, he doesn't. He's the opposite. Naruto has a very allocentric way of thinking. Throughout the series, he is determined to protect the ones around him. He is constantly protecting Sakura. Naruto was also able to save Gaara from despair as well as saving his life. He was also determined to bring Sasuke Uchiha back to the village, even when his own sensei Jiraiya told him it was not a good idea and that he should give up. Naruto's famous quote of, "If that's what it means to be wise, I'd rather be a fool for the rest of my life."
If being smarter means what you say it does, I'll remain a fool my entire life. I'll create some incredible jutsu, and I'll rescue Sasuke no matter what!
Naruto takes on responsibilities of others, allowing those around him to feel at ease, earning their trust. But not only does Naruto feel a sense of responsibility to those he wants to protect, he is also willing to understand his enemies and change them. Countless times in the series, Naruto has turned enemies into allies, which is a fundamental factor to great leadership such as the position of Hokage. A notable example is how Naruto was able to change Nagato's conclusion of putting an end to the cycle of hatred, being the only way to achieve true peace. Through understanding Nagato, Nagato put his faith into Naruto, reviving everyone at the cost of his own life. From this we learn that through understanding the world in the perspective and shoes of others can we truly succeed. Finally, let's talk about Naruto's relationships. Naruto was born an orphan, never knowing a true family, whilst those around him had everything from the very start. Naruto only had loneliness. However, whilst initially this made it difficult for Naruto to form and maintain good relationships, it was his effort, pure heart and mentality that allowed him to form strong bonds with the people around him. Naruto used relationships to his advantage, actively seeking out mentorship from a most powerful shinobi around him. For example, rejecting Ibusu as a sensei in order to train with Jiraiya, if you guys can remember that. And doing anything to be able to train with Jiraiya, he wanted it so much. Having mentorship is key to achieve success and willing to learn. Jiraiya was able to push Naruto out of his comfort zone, allowing him to perfect the Rasengan, for example, as well as summoning jutsu, which he made a contract with, and much more. As we all know, Naruto isn't the most book smart guy or intelligent person. However, by creating strong relationships with people around him, Naruto became stronger by following the instructions of his mentors. This again is characteristics of a strong leader for a Hokage, in which they know where their strengths lie, and that's something we all need to figure out for ourselves in our journey through life. With the guidance of people such as Jiraiya and Kakashi, Naruto was able to succeed in combining wind release to the Rasengan, and produce a jutsu not even his father Minato was able to do. This is something Naruto would potentially never achieve on his own due to the difficult nature of such a technique. Mentors are important that they allow you to push yourself, provide you with a wider perspective that we ourselves may lack. They can assess our strengths and weaknesses and gain insight about your unique talents. As Kakashi told Naruto in manga chapter 5, "I'm telling you this because you don't get it, and you think you get it, which isn't the same as actually getting it. Get it?" This signifies the importance of having such people in our lives. A person who can understand us and push us, drive us and lead us to the path of success that we ourselves may not be able to see. Naruto's understanding throughout the whole anime of what truly makes a great Hokage and character, which was well defined throughout the words of Itachi Uchiha, who acknowledged Naruto for his talents and defined a Hokage as, "Remember, only those already acknowledged will ever become Hokage." Itachi Uchiha gave Naruto the advice he always assumed and needed to know, which Naruto kept in mind till the very end with his battle against his brother Sasuke Uchiha.
Naruto, you must remember. You know why the people of the Leaf Village stopped hating and fearing you. You know why they accepted you as one of their own. It's because you showed them that you understood them, and you fought for their acceptance. You just said everyone who cares about you helped you get where you are. If you forget about everyone else because you now have power, you'll become arrogant and egotistical, and eventually, you will become just like Madara. However powerful you are, don't take it all on yourself, because if you do, you will surely fail. Your father, Minato, was able to fulfill his duties as Hokage because your mother Kushina and his comrades were at his side. You share your father's dream, don't you? Then never forget. Becoming Hokage isn't about getting people to acknowledge you. Only those already acknowledged will ever become Hokage. Never forget your friends.
You're right. I guess I just got caught up and forgot about that.
So what makes a great leader or Hokage? There are different styles of leadership and they can nearly all be good. The important thing is to be yourself. Know your own personality so that you can be authentic in the way you engage with other people and the way you use your authority, which Naruto has done on many occasions. If you want to be a leader, you have to be prepared to lead. It does require self-confidence. You have to be able to judge when to listen and when to think and when to decide. When you make decisions, you need to stick with them through adversary, If you are sure they are right and you see them through, then you'll be a good leader. And Naruto has showcased this multiple times with him wanting to bring Sasuke Uchiha back, for example, even though everyone hated him that he wanted to do that. In leadership, people and relationships are more important than tasks. Tasks do matter, but the main role of a good Hokage is to motivate and inspire other people to do the task well. And what does Naruto do? He does just that, way better than everyone else in the whole anime. Studies show that a strong motivating reason which allows people to tap into willpower reserves is that they might otherwise not have been able to if they didn't have that motivating reason. So Naruto's motivating reason is to have everyone acknowledge him and to become Hokage. So this reminds you of every shonen anime, right? You have seen it in which the protagonist on his last will, where you know they're about to die or lose the fight, but the why is so great of why they want to win and be successful that you get a few flashbacks here and there and bam, I'm back baby, I'm winning this fight. Studies also show that a strong motivating reason why may only act as a buffer or a temporary solution to increase willpower, and that willpower still does have a finite limit. So we are not all perfect beings. If you have a strong reason why, you have ups and downs. Life is all about ups and downs, ups and downs. So to summarize, we can learn a lot from Naruto and the way he thinks, and in order to succeed in our own lives. Naruto inspires us because he's very relatable. Naruto is flawed and ultimately human. We can use him as an example to succeed in real life. As long as we stay true to ourselves and understand our self-worth, see the world through other perspectives, and obtain good relationships with people, we can succeed. Always remember what Naruto said: if you don't accept it, instead have the courage to change it the way you want it to be. Use his example to change the way you think, rewire your thoughts, and keep success on your mind, and you can become anything under the sun. No matter how long it takes, no matter how many times you may fail, we all have the ability to succeed. If you want to know the references used to create this video, it's in the description, and it's on books on psychology, willpower, and what makes a hero. Also, don't forget that we are sponsored by Design by Humans. So this is, you guys seem to like the clothes we wear in some of these videos, these anime shirts. Well, you can get a discount by going onto their website and ordering some clothes through our affiliated link. It will help us out and you get some awesome clothes, and it's really high quality and I recommend it. Hit the like button, make sure to smash it, follow us on social media, and of course hit the notification bell because I will be uploading more content, and I'll see you guys next time.